always like to set up a nature shelf within my provision. I think it really helps with the children's observational skills, and we can build in lots of opportunities to support sensory learning as well. So what we can do is look at adding lots of different textured resources, lots of natural artefacts, things like pine cones, pieces of bark, having lovely felt on these trees. It creates that wonderful sensory experience. It lights the brain up, which is what we want. I also like to have lots of little twinkly lights and placing these in jars, and that helps with the visual representation of objects too. So I also like to include things like sketchbooks or notepads on the nature shelf, so it allows children the chance to represent what they've been learning about or create some observational drawings as well. So whenever I'm presenting my objects, I like to present them in a really beautiful way. I think you've got to want to play here, you've got to want to be curious and explore what's out. And if you don't want to, then play around with the objects and make it so it looks really irresistible. I like to include lots of small world creatures, lots of ways that children can represent their experiences and retell them as part of the setup that we're creating. I've got some books on my nature shelf, which allows children to make that connection with what they're learning about and develop that hunger to learn more and develop all of those inquiry skills too. And then you might have noticed that I've added some observations here of what the children have commented on, some questions that they've asked. So we're showing that child's voice and we're making it really evident in the setup that we're creating, showing that we're making it for them and that they're building the curriculum here. I've added some collector's pots as well, or some like little trays, so that the things that children collect can go onto the display and they look really visually appealing so that children can investigate them more.